We're in the living room of our home, and we got two cute other boys on the phone, but not really, they're live in the studio. That's a very generous word for the use of studio. What's up, you guys? It's Three Cute Boys back again, ready to hand it to you like a hen.
Back with a vengeance.
The 3CB, bro.
Yeah.
The 3CB.
You've heard of CBD? No, the 3BD.
It makes you super relaxed, super horny. Everything about it.
I don't know about the listeners, but I get horned up during these podcasts.
Super horned.
Horned to the max. Kayla?
I've never been horny.
Not ever?
Never.
Always dry.
It's like a Sahara
fucking
desert.
desert, dude.
Bone dry like a lying child about their brushing habits.
I've got a pack of saguaro
That was-
cactuses. Yeah.
A long way to go.
That was.
But funny, but I liked it.
My
I liked
kids
it.
love brushing their teeth
They do.
That's good.
Do.
in an annoying way. They're like, "Can we brush your teeth again?" And I'm like, "No, you freaks."
Dude, they care about dental hygiene. That's important.
Well, I told them they don't brush their teeth are going to fall out of their heads. And so now they're like, "Can we please brush
let's
them?"
keep brushing. I want
wish
to make
I
sure these teeth
cared
don't fall
about
out.
dental hygiene
You
as
know
much
what?
as they do.
I brush my teeth like once a day.
I've been brushing my teeth twice a day, and I'll tell you what, it feels good.
No,
You
you
used
gotta do twice a day.
Yeah.
We used to do not so many times a day.
No, I would do not so many times a day. Yeah.
think you
not
were-
so many times a week if I'm being
You were
honest
like
with
you were at
everybody.
like once a week, I think, for a while.
Yeah, for a while. And then recently I've been brushing twice a day and it feels really good.
Yeah.
No, I do twice a day, but I think I have bad technique. I think I have a bad brushing technique.
I think I have a solid technique. Do you want me to teach you?
Please.
Basically, so do you have a regular toothbrush or do you have a
Yeah.
Sonicare
No,
toothbrush?
I
Just
have
a regular toothbrush.
Regular.
Watch what I'm doing.
Arrows.
Watch what I'm doing right here. You want
watching
to
you?
just
Okay.
You want to just really brush it in there. Keep the pressure going on your back molars.
Okay.
Back here, and then
I feel like
switch
this is
sides.
a visual media.
And then
You're
switch
supposed
sides.
no,
just
you're
like
supposed
this.
to have a soft bristle brush and be very gentle.
No, you want hard bristles. You want to scrape those gums.
wanna scrape
You
the
want to
gums
scrape the
off
shit
your
out of your
teeth.
gums so you don't have to floss.
No, that's not what happened.
If you get really hard
makes
bristles,
sense.
you don't have to floss.
No, you should if you're gonna do anything, floss. If you're not gonna brush, you should still floss. If you don't think flossing is
If you're gonna do
important,
anything, you should eat and drink water, and then maybe think about flossing.
Listen,
I
If
haven't
you-
worn a retainer. If you guys get retainers, do you have braces?
Never had braces.
I had braces twice, and my teeth are still fucked up.
How did you have braces twice?
Because you didn't wear your retainer.
Yeah, I had adult braces twice.
That's rough.
Yeah,
You mean like for 2 days?
I had it for like 2 years, and then like a year, and my teeth are still crooked.
So they took them off after 2 years. They're like, you're good. And then did something happen to fuck them up again?
I went to a really bad dentist, and then they gave me a retainer that like didn't ever quite fit, and they shifted, and then I went and got braces again, and then I lost my retainer, and by the time I got another one, they had shifted. I'm just gonna get like veneers.
Veneer, isn't that like a brick wall?
Yeah, I can't handle my teeth. They're probably my biggest face peeve other than my nose.
If you want to remove them, I know a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Turn them out, you just get dentures.
Yeah, the only problem I have with
I would love
veneers.
if you had dentures.
Oh,
Pop
I'm
those babies out
sure you
sometime.
would.
Oh,
Dude, I could give
here we
great blowjobs
go.
with no
Yeah.
teeth. You kidding me?
Yeah.
No,
It's really been the teeth that's been holding me back this time.
no, I have a really nice list of like cosmetic procedures I'm gonna do as soon as I have the baby, so that you don't leave me when we're married.
Oh, Jesus. I hope that that's not true.
It's true.
That's gross.
It's gross.
No, because I'll love you always. Because I love you. I don't love Kayla's body. I do love Kayla's body. I do. But I love Kayla more than I love
the
Kayla's
list
body.
just got so much longer.
Huh?
The list just got so much longer.
Okay, look. I know how you want to take that and how it wants to be construed.
That
But it
sounded
was
bad.
but it wasn't at
I'm
all
over here.
what I
It
meant.
sounds bad.
It wasn't at all the way that I meant it. And I think that I do that a lot because I say things all the time that I don't think are big deals, and then everybody is like, "Whoa, Chris, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Look, taking it the wrong way."
Yeah, you're a monster.
Yeah, that's the same thing when I say that thing I'm not supposed to say.
What fucking thing are you not supposed to say?
About the when there's a car in your garage and you're working on it. I can't use that word anymore because I've gotten
Oh,
Yeah.
too
yeah.
much trouble.
Really can't.
When you're changing one of those in your car with your dad late at night.
Yeah, when you're changing gears on the highway.
Look, your dad is a
something-
saint if he's changing one of those over late at night because no other doctor will do it.
No, don't fight that.
That was solid. I like that.
You guys, I just want, like, I'm sorry to be the most boring person, but it gets dark here now at 4
Kayla,
o'clock.
everybody knows this is your podcast.
Please
really is.
shut
It
up.
really
Don't
is
take
your podcast.
don't be modest about it. Everybody knows this is Kayla's podcast.
No, can you let me finish?
This episode in particular.
It gets dark at 4 o'clock and I just want recipes for slow cooker food. Like I just want to make a pot roast and like mashed potatoes.
Oh my god.
Oh, do you have like a pressure cooker?
I have an
Yeah.
instant pot.
Oh, yeah, those are the best.
Pressure cookers are the shit.
I did
Very
a-
interesting how it cooks through pressure.
I did an open mic in LA where that was like their thing. It was just like a sandwich shop. And
They
then
just slow
it was
cook.
marinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they marinated all their meats and shit. Not
That's tight.
marinate. Pressure cooked. They pressure cooked all their food.
Oh yeah, that
I don't
sounds
think
like
we
a
went
thing.
there in LA.
No.
No, it wasn't a great mic.
No, Mike.
Doesn't sound like a great restaurant either. I'm gonna be honest. If they just have
Actually,
a
there
bunch
was a
of
couple good ones in LA, wasn't there?
what open mics.
Yeah, there was a couple ones with actual crowds and stuff that we went to.
We went to some fucking weird ones.
Yeah, but we went to some ones. Remember that one in the theater room where there was actually like a crowd and you were up on that monitor.
oh my god, that
It was weird, but it was a crowd and it was like a kind of cool.
We'd been living in the
place to
car,
do it.
and Chris looks over at his presence on the monitor, and he's like, "Wow, that's what I look like right now." All right, and then he went into, and it was the funniest opening line, just because you could never recreate it. It was just so situationally fucking hilarious, because it was you actually realizing how dirty and disheveled we were, and you looked very cute, but it was super funny just seeing you.
And then I remember, like partway through my set, I was probably like 6 minutes, and I looked at the monitor again, like, man, I still look like that. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, but you looked really cute.
I look dirty, but I looked like a vagabond. That,
Yeah,
like,
the
you'd
road
take
trip,
in,
it was
you
like
know?
it was cute because like your hair would get a little messed up, a little greasy. You looked kind of like a James Dean.
Dead?
I would just a little
Very
dead,
dead.
yeah.
Dead at a young age.
In the
Mm-hmm.
center, like a creamy dead center. I don't know, man. You also have really a bad tendency to shoot at poor camera angles when you're filming people in cars.
Whoa.
You get me at the weirdest
Why are
camera
you
angles.
attacking me like this? Why am I being
Look,
berated right
because
now?
the thing is, I
All
have
these
to.
Insults.
I have
I'm being
to.
so
I said you look beautiful. Because look, I have to blame the camera angles because I refuse to believe that I look like that all the time. I can't go on living.
You looked beautiful in every video I took.
Oh God, this is like when someone takes a picture of you and you're like, please don't post that. It's a bad picture. And they're like, this is what you always look like, and you're like, excellent.
You ever hear your voice? You guys, we've been doing this podcast for a while. You ever
I
listen to
hate
it?
hearing my
Oh.
voice.
It's a problem.
It's so
It's a-
It's a
nasally.
it sucks,
problem
yeah.
for me,
It sucks,
especially, dude.
Yeah.
I have such a weird voice.
I bet.
Yeah, but it should feel good for you
here's
because
what-
it's not
here's
your
the
real
thing, dude.
voice.
Is this so? How does Mike Nordstrom talk? I know how you're talking, but how
He doesn't know anymore.
How does at this point? I
is
don't
this
know.
it? Because you've changed throughout time, like throughout your life, like you've
Yeah.
changed what you take over as your voice. How does Mike Nordstrom talk?
At this moment, this is natural voice Mike Nordstrom.
Right.
Like, at some
but I want to
point-
hear you express yourself through your own like vein. You
no,
know,
because like at some point
I-
Liberace started drinking the candelabra, like you become the thing you pretend to be, and now this is Mike.
Because the way I started off when I was a really young kid. I watched a lot of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
We know this story.
yeah, you told us this.
Yeah, I'd recite it all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I had an English accent, and then I'd do George Bush impersonations and listen to country music. I had a Southern accent.
I used to
Honestly-
memorize Chris Rock albums. That's why I talk exactly like Chris Rock.
That weird, like almost East Coast accent I do. If I do it for long enough, I can't stop doing it, and I understand how this happened to him.
Yeah, and this is just
You know how hard it is to stop doing that accent,
Yeah, but it's different though.
and not if you were a small boy.
100%
It's like
different.
But
when
it's
you're,
not even like it's that.
All right.
but also, I pick
Never
up
mind.
Weird...
Never mind. It totally makes sense. It totally.
oh my
it's totally
God!
a
Don't act.
thing. That's
you have a look on your face
absolutely-
like someone trapped you in a corner with a fire hose and just won't stop.
Well, that's
spraying
how I
you.
feel. I feel like I'm in a corner. And you guys each have a fire hose, and I'm.
And we're just rubbing one out right on you.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't get me horny now.
Can I just get some noodles?
Here we go with the horned up again.
So horned up and nowhere to go.
Girl, you look all horned up with nowhere to go. You want to come to Belly tonight,
This
or you want to come on the Belly tonight?
This super
I've made that
cholesterol's pretty
joke
good.
already.
I hate the word belly so much.
Yeah, I don't know why they called it Belly.
Because it's like pork belly and like belly up to the bar.
I had a pork belly BLT today. Delicious.
That sounds.
No, pork belly
really
is so
good.
overrated. It's just
No.
unsliced bacon. It's just a big old piece of unsliced bacon.
Oh, so good.
That's not what's overrated about it. That's what's great about it.
Do you still work at the cheeseria?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
God damn it. You never brought any cheese to this place.
No, I brought it to Hugo.
Yeah, well, that's not
Oh,
necessary.
Mike, I was chipping some bay today.
Oh, I fucking hate chipping.
You know how
bay.
that goes, dude.
Chipping bay
It's
sucks.
a bitch, dude. It's got these little balls of bay in it. It's got these little balls in it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as those balls explode, the air around there, fucking, you can't breathe.
Just
It's
the leaves, everything.
just like your
chipping
nose
bay.
burns, your entire fucking
Your
face
eyes are burning.
burns.
Your pores are burning.
I cut hella privets today. I cut hella bay, and I hung out with Bay when I got home too. So
Bay,
that?
I like bay because
You mean the bay tree in the backyard?
I like
Yeah,
hauling bay
that
because
bay.
bay is an easy brush to haul.
yeah, it's soft.
It's soft.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Sturdy.
It's straight usually.
Yeah. It doesn't get tangled on itself a lot,
Yeah,
which is
it's
nice.
straight, but chipping.
Oh, whoa.
sucks.
So you're
Chipping
saying
bay
you
sucks.
prefer a straight brush
Yeah, rather
Yeah,
than
like
the fucking
oak?
rather than
Oh, yeah.
a big old
Like,
gay
like
brush?
an old dead oak.
like yeah.
Fuck a dead oak.
You know what's the worst for me? Dead pines.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dead
suck.
pines are a bitch. Scratchy. Everything on it hurts you. Everything on it can and will hurt you, and it fucking sucks.
Is being engaged to me like loving a dead pine?
No, baby. The being engaged to you is like, okay, so I show up to this house, and it's a house I've been to before, and
It's
every
a house with fucking old food on the floor.
hey, hey, yeah. So what? There's food on the floor. There's kids here, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Somebody's
actually-
gonna eat that food.
Can I
There's
tell you-
food that hasn't been cleaned up. That
Someone's gonna
could've
eat that food.
easily been cleaned up.
That was
How do you think
from
we
this
feed the
morning.
kids? How do you think
That
we
was-
feed the
That was
kids?
from this morning.
They just
The,
eat it off
the
the
gingerbread
floor.
is
wasn't from
not.
this morning.
Hey, the gingerbread is not from this morning.
I see things. I see the pizza crust down there from last night or 2 nights ago.
It was last night.
Okay.
Dude, this little kitten in my lap is biting me all sorts of ways.
Do you want to know why
Oh.
there's food on the floor? It's because I wake up and I feed my kids breakfast. Then I bathe them. Then I get them dressed. Then I put them in the car. Then I take them out. Then
Where
I
do
do
you
all
take
the
them?
errands. Then I go to work. Then I come home. Then I care for them more. Then I
You know what? This is something I
do
don't
laundry.
know. Kayla,
What?
do you do for work?
I do a lot of things for
What
work.
do you mean?
I do
Like
a
what?
lot of things.
Like what?
I take care of a person in the woods. I manage rental properties.
What does that entail?
I don't know. I find people from Craigslist to rent the bottom part of my yard. I trick Mike Whitaker into moving into the shed. There's a lot of administration in my life.
Okay.
What else do I do for work? I sell artisan tables
What?
on the internet.
You sell artisan tables?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
What else do I do for work? Who knows? TBD. I'll do
TBD.
anything for work. Guys, you got work? I'll do it. You got jobs? I want them.
Get creative.
I know someone who's hiring for tree work. If you
I
want.
could have 10 jobs and I'd still be crawling up these walls. I grew up in a household of people who were really bad with money and also really bad with their lives, and like we would go from like having a bunch of money to having like no money at all, and so I get really panicked about it, and so I like to have a bunch of jobs just in case. So if you guys have jobs, send them my way.
I'll take them.
Chris never lets me go to his job and move brush because I would be bad at it, but I would do that job too. I'd put Una on my back and I'd put sticks in a wood chipper.
I seen about getting a tattoo recently.
Of Una
Oh,
on
yeah?
your back?
Well, no, maybe like I don't know, maybe a chainsaw.
Your chainsaw?
Maybe a chainsaw.
Are you for
On
real?
your taint?
Maybe a chainsaw.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, I don't
Very
know.
badass.
No,
I'm not
it's
sure if I want
not.
to
On
do
your forearm?
Maybe I don't
No,
know. Either
that's-
forearm or like back, shoulder blade.
Okay, yeah, that's cool too.
I'm not sure if I want to do like realistic or like cartoonish chainsaw.
That's a tough call.
It's a tough call
Yeah, I don't know.
for sure. I don't have any tattoos.
I have a tree.
Yeah,
I have,
but
a,
you
I,
have
have
redwood.
I have a redwood tree on my arm.
Oh, I also do comedy for work. I get paid to do that sometimes.
That's true.
Sometimes.
I get paid okay
Yeah.
sometimes. I have a podcast that nets me nuns of dollars.
Oh, you have no idea. I am in the hole deep on this podcast.
I just dropped another 30 on Instagram promotion.
I'm the least
so-
in the hole in this podcast because I fuck one of the cute boys.
Yeah.
So I'm the most in the hole if we know what we're talking about.
Oh, because your
Heyo.
penis is in the hole.
That's true. Obviously, I mean she's having a baby.
The
so.
vagina hole.
I'm
hole,
having a
the
baby.
vagina hole.
Are you having a baby? Is that true?
Oh my god.
Is that
keep,
true? Are you pregnant?
keep
actually?
forgetting I'm
Just be
having a
honest with
baby.
me this time, Kayla. Are you pregnant?
I keep forgetting I'm having a baby.
So do I.
all the time. I'm starting
I wish I
to
could.
realize. Do you wake up in a panic sometimes?
wish I could forget.
Wait, do you wake up sometimes and you're like, or do you just have it like, are you eating a sandwich and then you go like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be a dad?
I mean, no, not really. But I definitely hit realization moments where I'm like, fuck, this is like really happening. I think of all the real things. Like the other day I was listening to a podcast where somebody talked about, when your daughter goes to college, it breaks a dad's heart. It absolutely breaks his heart. No matter what, like when his daughter goes to college, it's going to break his fucking heart. And I almost teared up listening to it because I'm like, yeah, like thinking about it and being like, if you raise a daughter like all the way and then she fucking goes to college, it's like.
I like the asterisk of if you raise a daughter all the way. What is that?
It's
What
not
is
an
the
asterisk.
opposite
Raise a
of
daughter
that?
a part way.
Apartheid.
Apartheid.
Raise a daughter apartheid.
Ooh, we're talking about South Africa here?
It could be anywhere. You could have an apartheid anywhere other than South Africa.
What does apartheid even mean?
It means a separation of two sides, correct?
Okay.
Is
Do you
that
guys
right?
think that when people are done having kids, the man should get a vasectomy or the woman should get a vagectomy?
Personally, vagectomy.
Oh yeah, typical.
Good call, Nordstrom. No, not vasectomy, and I'm gonna get my main cord cut after this baby.
You're gonna cut
Really?
your dick off?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you.
I don't believe you for a second. I don't believe you for one.
Why not? For
Fucking
one measly
second.
second.
Yeah.
Other way you can just like throw acid up in your genitals and then just like.
Oh, I've
cleanse it.
tried that. I've tried that. Nothing. If anything,
doesn't
more
mean like
babies
a
come.
tad.
I soak my dick in vinegar on a daily basis.
Okay,
It's a pickle dick, which is incidentally also the name of the Wi-Fi here.
that's crazy. Wow.
The more you know.
The more
learn.
you know.
Three
Do you have more
deep
beer, Mike?
boys. No, that was the last one.
I was out.
You have any in your fridge?
I just ran out too. Yeah, that's my last
Ah,
one.
Shit.
Do you listeners have any beer for us?
Good thing we're going to.
Mail
bar
us a
after
beer.
this.
Yeah, good thing we're going to a show after this.
I'm gonna go host my third ever show I've ever hosted ever.
I'm gonna go do a spot at Belly for like my 4th time.
Please,
That'd be tight.
please, everyone needs to stop booking themselves on that show.
I'm not booking myself. He came up to me. I did not ask. He's just like, Chris, you want to do a spot? I'm not gonna say
He's
no.
an Alexa in a skin suit.
I'm not gonna say no. That's
No.
a tight fucking skin
So
suit.
many, so many people have been shot.
What time are we at?
We're at 17 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's the first time that's ever
Oh
happened.
yeah, absolutely thought we were past
Done.
30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
yeah.
we still have a good
It feels like
4 minutes
it's
to record.
excruciating.
We have 4 minutes before you need to leave. What fucking time is it? Oh shit. Well, no, we don't need to be there till 7:45 really. So we got time.
Oh, who's driving?
Kayla.
Well, obviously, Kayla.
Obviously, Kayla.
I mean, Mike could drive. I could drive too.
You've been drinking beer. You have a DUI.
You know what I realized? A second DUI, not that big a deal, bro. Not that big a deal. I can deal with it. I can
Pretty
handle
easy.
it. Pretty easy to handle. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I can't handle you getting a second DUI because I can't handle you call me and then I'm so disappointed and then I have to pretend that this is the last straw and then you're like, I'll get help. And then I'm like, you always say I'll get help. And you're like, no, this time I mean it, baby. And I'm like, oh my God, okay.
Do I always say I'll get help?
Yeah, and then I'll be
Is
like,
that what I
and then
do?
I'll be like, you have a daughter. How can you know that? And you'll be like, I know, I'm so sorry. And then we'll hold each other, and you'll be like,
Look,
it's about
obviously, when I
time.
said the second
And
DUI
then,
not being
like,
a big deal thing, I was joking.
A
I
week
was
later,
joking. It was a 100%
I'll catch
joke.
you just drinking a beer in the garage, and I'll be like, Chris, you said you promised. And you'll be like, I'm done, no.
Never mind. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to out Bill like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all know what was happening in wherever you were.
Me? What? Never mind.
Bill?
That's so intrusive and so like, we know what was happening.
Because we
wherever
know
you
that
were.
Bill is a very big fan of nose vitamins.
Look, that's not it.
Trademark.
That's not it.
Let's see. What else? What's going on like this week? What happened this week? Anything interesting, guys? Anything you wanna share?
This week? No.
Yeah, what? Stop biting on this cord, you son of a bitch.
You're
My dad said comedies is like a cocaine addiction. My dad was telling me about having a baby, and my dad was like, listen, Chris,
Oh,
if you want to
boy.
keep being a cool dude in hoodies at bars, that's what he said. You got to keep wearing hoodies and being a
Were
cool
you
guy
like,
at
my
bars.
wife is a cool dude in hoodies at bars and you got a bunch of
Yeah.
kids?
He was like, you can't do that. If you do that when you're a kid, you're a bad person.
Oh,
You're a
what does
bad
he think
person.
I am? A bad person?
If you wear a hoodie at a bar if you have a kid, you're
What do
a
you
bad
wear?
person.
What does he wear to bars?
He doesn't
He's
go
an,
to bars.
he's an Alcoholics
He's an
Anonymous.
alcoholic, so he doesn't go to bars, obviously.
Okay, he just drinks alone.
He drinks it
I
anonymously.
drink alone. And yeah, and then he called comedy my cocaine addiction. He's like, you go out at night, you feel good, and it ruins the rest of your life. Like, you spend hella money doing it. You can't see your friends and you can't see your family enough, basically, is what he's saying, because you do comedy so much. And he's like, it's your cocaine addiction. I'm like, yeah, but Dad, what about my actual cocaine addiction? Can we talk about that?
Wow.
He isn't addressing your real issue.
The real issue.
I'm
He
gonna
don't know.
be in
He
the
uses the
delivery
right
room.
analogy. Like, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but just not with the right thing.
No. But I'm not looking forward to being in the delivery room with just a Polaroid of you next to the bed because you died before the baby's born because of your addiction to comedy.
Just a Polaroid of me. Am I on stage or off stage?
Yeah, it's not even a Polaroid. It's just my phone is lock screen. I just take your Insta and I put it on there.
No, that's fitting. My Insta would be fair for my unborn daughter to look at my life and how it's been. I'm glad my Instagram's there,
And
so
she's
she
like,
can
God,
look
he was
back.
a fuckboy.
Like, God, look
Wow,
at
he
this
posts a
fuckboy.
lot of pictures of himself doing
He'll be
stand-up
like,
comedy.
oh man,
Yes.
before
Yes, he
my
does.
parents got married and had me, there were no pictures of my mom on my dad's Instagram.
What?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe we should end this podcast at 21 minutes.
Wait, I think we should end a lot of things at
At
21
21
minutes.
minutes. I think everything after 21 minutes is too long.
I need to go eat soup and I need to leave here.
Guys,
This
thank you
is-
so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the short episode, but we could throw something on top of this, right? We got some clips.
Yeah, we
Actually,
got-
you know what I have? You know what we
We
could
got
play
some
right
clips.
now? Is there any way that we could plug this up?
Yeah,
No.
I have chords.
No.
I have the bonus content that we recorded the one night I was super wasted and we went to the wrong place.
No,
and
we're not putting that on here.
we're
That's
all
just me and
monster-
you
I was
screaming
just
at
a
each
monster.
other.
It was funny.
It was funny, but not in a haha way.
Okay.
Like in a tsunami way.
All right, then.
Like, isn't it
Never mind.
ironic
Don't
Or
you
what?
think?
when your
Just a little
boyfriend takes
too
you to
long.
open
Guys, but
accidentally?
thank you so much. And this is the part of the podcast where I tell you that you need to go on iTunes. You need to go on Google Play.
Go on
wherever you listen to
SoundCloud.
this on. You need to rate. You need to review. You need to comment. You need to say,
That was rate with a T.
oh, I love this podcast.
Give us
So-
a heart eyes
so very
emoji.
much.
Give us an eggplant squirty emoji.
I'm
Rate
talking
us.
to you. I'm talking to you.
You, the listener.
You. Thank you so much for listening.
KQED is supported through the contributions of you, the listener.
This has been 3 Cute Boys.
Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know the 3 Cute Boys will be a success. They were meant for me.
You're
and
my best
I
friend.
was meant for Jews.
No, no, no,
I can be meant for Jews.
no.